mate. So EDU, sorry for late reply on this. I know that was just in the morning. I was away for a day at the weekend, just trying to catch up and everything. But it's not too late. Our EDU has dropped since then. It's down 10% or whatever since then. Now I do like what you're looking at. I think it's very good. There is two parts I want to look at here. There's here the open. We are now above this opening price. This is the large volume, and we are above that opening. The closing price, I should say. But there also, obviously, we've got to take into consideration the resistance point at the top of that. But the fact that we're above there is something good about that. So what I was just going to say before I forget is, if we do dip down into this level here, this is potentially a good buying opportunity, because this was the close of the giant volume, and that in theory should be a big level. It's also a pullback retrace level into the middle of this giant bar. So that's the first thing I would say about this, that I like what you're looking at, and it's very well spotted, but that is the first point of interest for a buy that I would be looking for. If we can get that, that's an interesting place to consider buying. The second thing I want to talk about is the market cap. When Arkham was down here, it was under $100 million. It was $78 million or something like that in here. Now already up here towards the highs, EDU is $378 million or something like that. Arkham has now moved up here, and Arkham is $450 million up here. So the EDU is about 3 to 4 times the size of the market cap of Arkham when it was down here. Okay, so this is a lot larger coin. It doesn't mean that it can't run. I still like this pattern. I like what you're looking at. I think that there's a decent possibility this could run. I'm not sure if it can run like Arkham, but a $350 million market cap here, a 3x is up to $1 billion market cap. If you caught a 3x off this, you'd probably be delighted. So I think it's worth watching this area. The opening price, what level did I say that was? That's basically a dollar. It's 105 level area, in and around there. That to me looks a very good potential buy, because this could, if that bounces off that level and flips up and flips green here, there's a chance that this can run, and you have just bought the dip, the perfect dip, because this is essentially a breakout candle, and this might be getting the pullback in that breakout candle, a little bit like what Arkham done here. See the way, if you bought into the center point of this candle here, you might not have bought the exact low, but you were buying close to it, and then it popped up and flipped green again and ran. That's the hope here with EDU. So I do like what you're looking at, and I think it's very well spotted. This is I'm on a 2-week chart there. Let me flip out to a weekly. There's the weekly there. I know this is slightly different structure. There might be sell pressure. I mean, there is sell pressure. We're already getting that, but the hope is still that this could push back up and try and keep running, because this is a large breakout candle. The volume wasn't huge, but it was good. It's decent. And the large base is good. Yeah. So, and it's above these averages. I'm unsure how quickly it can get through this base. But Arkham didn't have that base, so when it broke up, it was able to run. This might take a little bit more patience to get up and get through this chunk in an order block here, because there's a lot of volume here. But if we get through that, this is support right now. If we can get through this point here, then EDU is going to run hard. So I do like this for a dip here, and I don't know if I always say it's always good to be prepared to build a position. Don't just go all in here on, or whatever you have allocated for this trade. Just maybe put half of the position or a third of the position down at the white line, and if it does go lower, you can add again and lower that average, and eventually, if this market's going to continue higher, you should be good, and you'll have bought the dips, and then when it goes higher, you'll be in a better position. But if you go all in here and it does dip, sitting through that drawdown is never very good on a full position. A lot of the market's extended. Doesn't mean that we can't go higher, but at some point we're going to get 20-30% dip in the total market cap, which means everything's going to get a dip. But you might be onto something here, that this could move up like Arkham. It's a smaller market cap, probably not move as quick as Arkham, but there definitely can be upsides in these rounding bullish structures. So yes, very well done. We're very well spotted. And what you're looking for on a weekly, I think it was, you know, the dip, it's already flipped red. Look at this one. This is on a monthly, sorry. It dipped down, filled 50% of that candle, popped up, flipped green and ran. Now obviously if you had bought the dip, not even catching the very low, that's a 67% bounce. So it's already moved a lot. That's this month. But you know what we're talking about is trying to do something similar here on the weekly, because this is a strong breakout candle, and it implies that dips into a strong breakout candle can be very good buys, and you know, a dip down into this white line or even pierces below it, in theory should be very good buys.